Great. So up until now, you've been doing what I've asked you to do. Now it's time to put your imagination on display. You've noticed that we've only been working with major triads, or major scales and triads, and all kinds of things like this. But what else could we do?
Well, we could be thinking about the other important scale, the minor scales. And we'll remember that the minor scales have not just one form, but at least three forms: the natural, the harmonic, and the melodic minor. I want you to think for a second which one of these scales is most attuned to writing out the harmonies of Roman numerals. That's right, it's the harmonic minor form. So that's what you're going to be most thinking about here. Next, why do we have to restrict ourselves to triads? Why can't we do seventh chords or ninth chords or 11th chords or something else? So we have to think about returning Roman numerals like 5-7 or 7 half diminished 6-5 or 4/4 2. While we're at it, why do we think that all chords have to be part of the scale that's being played? So why can't we return flat 3 in C major for the major triad beginning E flat, G, B flat? For those who have taken 302 or 303 and 304, what about secondary dominants? Or what about thinking about Neapolitan chords or augmented sixth chords? Can you return a French 4/3 chord? And why are we sticking in the realm of music analysts' chords like Roman numerals? Why not think about the chords that people use very often, like jazz and pop chord symbols, where you might have C M for C minor or C sus4 for the particular sustained chord that appears there. If you know how to use jazz symbols, why not use them? And if you've taken Baroque music or medieval and Renaissance music, you might think about figured bass symbols. So they're a whole new world unto themselves. And this should just be the beginning of what your imagination can make. So for your final part of this assignment, I want you to make an open-ended extension. You're going to write and document, very, very important, document an interesting extension to the problems above according to what you've seen in the video. So go ahead and call your extension whatever you want and test your extension. Show me that you have really seen what your extension is supposed to do and what it can do. When you're going to do all this, don't spend too much time on this, but spend some time, because asking your own questions is a great way to understand what's going to be asked at the end of the semester research project.